back to the Dirt Drive podcast. We're sort of live. I don't know when this episode comes out. That's a Tim job.
We'll call it live-ish.
Yeah, we'll call it live-ish from the SEMA show,
Yeah.
2025, Las Vegas. I'm here with Eric, also known as Ramlander, New Jersey, if you guys are savvy social media people.
Oh, yeah.
This
Big
is
time.
your first SEMA, right?
First SEMA, first podcast, first...
How's it been?
It's been... First day was definitely my head was spinning until until 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
And between flying and getting here, getting the badges, and then realizing oh, there's a lot to do.
Yeah.
I'm I'm not going to see any of this.
Yep.
So
yeah, it's it's funny because everyone always told me for the first one, be methodical. And I tried so hard to just zigzag all the aisles and to make sure you see everything.
It's impossible.
And after the first day, I had a backpack full of catalogs and stickers, and I was just so I got halfway through West Hall in one day, and I was like, this is a problem.
Yeah.
I'm not even done yet.
No.
So I've gotten much better at I basically pick what I want to do, and I run around for 2 days just doing the stuff I want to do.
Yeah.
And then I fill in the gaps with whatever free time I have.
I kind of did that a little bit where I looked at the map, or I looked at our daily schedule of when we get the I think Tori sends an email out of what's going on today. So I look at that, and then I look at the halls. I'm okay, yesterday I was in Central. Now I'm gonna go to South. And and that's then I post on the story hey, I'm in South today. You gonna come find me?
Yep.
Yep. Or if you're nearby, I'll come find you.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out. But to go every aisle.
Yeah. Yeah. I was severely misled.
Yeah.
And it's funny too because that was the first year after COVID, and everyone's the place is empty, and I'm what do you mean it's empty? And now I'm here this year, 5 years later, where everybody's telling me this is pre-COVID levels, and I'm
well, it was they were saying it's 160,000 people, and then yesterday there had to be every bit of 100,000.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Just alone on yesterday.
Yeah. It took me a half hour to walk from West Hall to South Hall yesterday at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Half hour. And that was me hustling. I was out of breath and sweating by the time I got over here.
Nah, thank God for that Uber, the Vegas loop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I going from west to south.
Did I hear somebody say they're charging for that now?
I mean, on the board it says tickets. I haven't given anyone nothing. So I'm
It makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Because it used to be free.
If you don't ask questions, you don't get the answers you don't want to hear.
I just heard rumblings of it, and it was they're charging for that now? It's a 30-second Tesla ride. It was cool. It was cool 5 years ago because it was it was brand
Teslas,
new
yeah.
and Teslas, and it was a fun way to bounce back and forth. But
my fat ass is not walking back and forth from west to south.
I need the exercise.
I'll get it later.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, what was it? One of the convention center people who assemble it, they said you add up all the aisles. This number is crazy. 66 miles worth of booths.
I believe that.
That's three marathons back to back.
Yeah.
You do everything.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
In 4 days.
4 days, yeah.
And that's
hustling.
Yeah. Because there's no way you're not going to stop and talk to somebody.
No.
Especially, it's too hard to do anything on a schedule.
Oh yeah, no. There's a rough draft, and that's
yeah.
I always goof I think you can see most. I go, New Jersey isn't 66 miles wide. How do you think I'm going to go see the show?
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah, it really does. It sneaks up on you. Actually, I haven't looked yet. I wonder where I'm at for the week. Let's see, because we got lost in the wind yesterday, trying to find the restaurant we were going to dinner. Mm-hmm. And we ended up finding it. We asked the security guard at the casino, "Hey, where's Allegro?" And he goes, it's over there somewhere." I'm
even they don't know.
I'm you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Even they're it's somewhere over there.
The worst part was we get out, and then we go to the sports book for a couple beers, and we go to grab our Uber. Mm-hmm. It was literally right at the door we walked in. We walked in and we're I feel like it's straight, and we just walked straight. We ended up looping all the way back to that door. We were 200 feet from the door we walked in.
You went left instead of right.
I was, yeah. I was you fuck. I love this town, but fuck this town.
Yeah, no.
Let's see.
Perks, but
as of this morning,
yeah,
I'm at 4,500 steps.
Jesus.
For today.
Today.
It's, for reference, it's 9:08 in the morning.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna have a long day. Hold on, let's see. I need the. Oh, that's my average. Tuesday.
What's the total?
Tuesday was 2,200 steps. Wednesday was 2,100 steps. They used to give you mileage in that.
Well, if you have a 3-foot stride and then you times.
Yeah, you just ballpark it, but
yeah. There's like what 5,400.
5,280 feet.
Yeah. So they times that by 3, and there's 15. You know,
Yeah.
you can get real.
Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not walking nearly as much as I did that first year. Which it didn't help. We were in the Excalibur, so we were like deep on the strip. We had to walk all the way to the MGM to get our bus. And then, like, if you take the bus in, it's a long walk from the bus.
It's not dropping off right here.
Right. Anyway, so yeah. Instead of ranting about the SEMA show, because they're going to hear that in like 5 other episodes this month.
Well, not really ranting. We're just stating facts.
Yeah. No, they're just, our listeners are going to hear this conversation with at least 3 other people.
They're fine.
Yeah. Tell the people what you do, like why you're at SEMA, I guess, is
like the story, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. My buddy and I started the Ramlander NJ a couple years ago, like 2018. I had a 3rd gen Dodge that we put a 6-inch lift on. You know, it was a dually, and we got like custom wheels made so we can run 37s and no spacers. And then I found a camper for sale, and I was like, I feel like making an overlander camper. And took an old military camper, like I think it was an M105, the old deuce and a half trailers.
Oh yeah.
And I took measurements of I bought the military trailer first, and I was like, oh, now I can put a pop-up on top of it. And I found a measurement of an old 80s camper. We welded it to the frame and made it so my pop-up camper has 42-inch tall tires.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. And so then we built it, and then we took it cross country, and did this was like during COVID. So we started the Ramlander page in 2018, and started building the 3rd gen Dodge, and then my buddy bought I guess it'd be a 4th gen 1500 Dodge, and we put like a leveling kit and 33s because his was like a daily. He's like, I don't want to run. He goes, I need to get into parking lots still. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. You know, so.
Just park on the street.
Yeah, then we wanted to get back. You know, I used to camp when I was a kid, so I wanted to get back into camping. That's when I bought the camper, and then now it's like, when was COVID? Like 2019?
2020.
Yeah.
21 and a half.
Yeah. So just before COVID kind of popped off, built this camper.
Good timing.
Oh, it was great timing, because then it's like we're literally still welding this camper together. I'm like, hey, Dad, my vacation starts in 2 days.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, we'll get her done. Like, we're still wiring this thing together like the day before. You know how it is. Like, you know,
it's a SEMA build.
Pretty much, but like, there's no reward. It's just trying to survive.
Going camping is the reward,
yes.
Eric.
But like, it was like all my buddies came over, and like we pretty much touched every nut and bolt. It's a Dodge, had the trans sent out and rebuilt. Just to
Chrysler.
Yep, good old fashioned
90s Chrysler, nonetheless.
Yeah,
right?
it's still the 48 RH. Yeah, or it's the 48
48.
RH because it's the 1 ton. It's not the RE.
Right.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But you know, that's like rule 1: get the trans rebuilt.
Yep.
Go away.
Yep.
Trans rebuilt. And then we had to do the cut. We did addle leaves and like made a custom rear suspension, and we kind of hodgepodged a BDS and a rough country front suspension together. Okay. Because I like, you know, because the way the coils were set up, I like the rough country coils better, and the long arms of the BD. You know, just made it work. And then Larry loaded it up and we headed south down to Tennessee, and then made a left turn in Tennessee. Then we get to Texas, and we just, you know, we'd stay in one place for a night. Yeah. And the first 3 days was just
driving.
Was just marathon, just to get, because my goal was to California. Yeah. And by then, like, COVID ramped up, where it's like, you know, National Guards at state lines, and we're in Amarillo, Texas, and we're trying to get to New Mexico. New Mexico was like, I think 400 miles. It's not
it's
like
far
400 miles wide. No, I'm saying the country, state itself is like 400 or 500 miles wide.
Sure.
And the governor's like, if you're from out of state, we're gonna impound your car. And like,
You're halfway through the state.
No, I mean we're on the border.
You're still in Texas.
We're on the
Oh,
border.
that's good. You're in Texas.
And I'm like, we're pulling the map out. Like we're like, because my tank can only get like maybe 350. It's
Yeah.
it's a crew cab, utility body, 9-foot 37s, loaded with luggage and gear.
Yeah.
Campers loaded. Like it's like I'm not making. I'm not gonna, because you didn't know how serious they were.
Right.
So I was like, it's like the old Bugs Bunny left turn at Albuquerque, and like we just headed north because it was like, I'm not going through New Mexico.
Yeah.
And like my truck, it's 3 different colors. It's an eyesore. It's got I got a roof rack with.
You got to worry about getting impounded when it's not COVID.
Yeah, no, it's like it's a walking.
You're illegal in California for sure.
Yeah, that's why that's one of the reasons why I wanted to go there. I wanted to camp on Route 1.
Okay.
And be like, I'm from Jersey. You can't do nothing to me, sucker.
Sucker.
I'm free emissions.
Joke's on you. They're just going to impound it while you're sleeping in the
They're
back.
just like
just tow it away.
start hooking up. Like, why are we moving? Who's driving? My girl, she's still here, But so I was like, I don't want to be forced to sleep in New Mexico for 2 weeks. So we made a left turn or right turn, headed north, and then we stayed in Montana, and and then then we looped over to what's just before
Idaho.
Michigan. Yeah, with Idaho.
The other way, Wisconsin.
Yeah, then we went over there, but we did about 7,800 miles in span of 10 days.
That's a lot of driving.
But to tell you the truth, with the weight of the truck, that truck, that truck rode great.
You still have that truck, or
Still have it. It's parted out because from when you off-road an 8-foot bed crew cab truck, the frames don't like that.
Oh, so that's the truck that's with the rusted bent frame.
Oh yeah.
So you just have to move everything over to a new chassis.
Well, I'm going to.
Yeah.
So it's like, I go to change do front brakes, I jack it up, all of a sudden the frame is stuck on. I was like, I don't like this. It's like,
Let me crawl
what's that
under this.
crunching noise?
Yeah,
You put the jack stand on the frame, the frame just molds around the jack stand. I was like, oh, that's
Chrysler.
And then
Factory installed weight reduction.
yeah. And then all the wiring just started turning blue from the corrosion.
Yeah.
Living on the East Coast with salt.
That's how my plow truck was. Mm-hmm. It sat for one summer, and everything corroded.
It's just,
I'm like, this thing ran 3 months ago. Why wouldn't it run it? Oh, look at that ground.
yeah.
Oh, look at that ground.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, new battery cables. Oh, okay, this is too much work.
Yeah.
$1,000.
And then then the motor, I want to say it's a lifter. A lifter dropped on it. It dropped
5.9.
5.9 Cummins. And the part that pisses me off, the motor let loose. It started tapping lifter tap, 20 miles short of 200,000 miles. Literally 199,980. I was like, you suck.
I got a guy. I got a good diesel guy.
If he wants the motor, I'll give you the whole engine bay for a screaming deal.
Oh, I mean, you don't want to fix it?
No. It's like it needs rockers are shot. The only thing left in that truck, the whole interior is gutted. But I'm saving all. Everyone keeps asking if I have a
The 5.9's a 12 valve, isn't it?
24.
24 valve.
But there's no.
So the 5.9 prior is the 12 valve.
No, the second gen's still 24. The first gens are the early second gens, and the first gens are 12 valves.
Okay, but they're still 5.9s.
Yeah, the block is the same.
Okay,
but the head's just changed in the fielding.
Yeah.
But there's
it's the 6.7 Cummins that's problematic, right?
I mean,
problematic.
Everything's problematic.
Fair.
That's why I was like, Eric, what car do you? What's your best thing that you like? They're all junk.
They're all big.
Everything is junk.
It's so bad these days.
Just got
bad.
Got to pick your poison.
Yeah.
But then so I'm parting it up. I'm saving all the fun parts. I got a bumper from Hard Notch Customs. They're out of Washington.
Okay.
And everyone wants that, but that bumper is staying with me because when I ordered it, no one ordered those a third gen bumper in years. We had to find the blueprints and also it's
redraw it.
I ordered 3 months ago. I'm like, hey, any updates? Honestly, dude, we forgot about you because we don't know. We forgot how to make this bumper.
Yeah.
So I was like, to me, that's their last bumper. I'm like,
yeah, probably.
I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
And then I have a custom rear bumper that's we welded up a 8-inch C channel.
Yep.
And just
Yep.
It's intimidating. Please run into me. We
Get closer, I dare you.
Yeah, please. We got, I'm always in the construction and things fall off. We have these rigging shackles.
Yeah.
One shackle it's rated for 35,000 pounds.
Big 1.5-inch shackles.
Oh yeah. And we threaded the I-beam and we bolted it.
Oh,
It's
nice.
Yeah, no, this thing.
That's
it's
not going
right in line
anywhere.
with the frame.
Yeah.
It ain't going anywhere. You know, we put some serious like angle bracing.
Yeah.
Like, no, like I've used this thing to like pull some stuck big trucks. Like, what's gonna happen? Like, I'm gonna put her in 4 low and just give her.
Yeah,
you know,
hang on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I'm either ripping the frame out or you're coming off. You know.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, okay. Like, hold on to something. You know.
Yeah.
Because you're off road.
Yeah.
Usually there's 3 pulls. The first one is just enough tension where there's just enough. Just
feel this out,
and then give her a little tug. And the second one is the strap is just touching the ground and and all of a sudden you're like, everyone step back.
Yeah. All right, I'm over it.
I'm ripping the earth out.
I will say the best thing I ever did was get one of the kinetic ropes, because that like I have so much more trust in the kinetic rope that I go right to number 3. It's just like
I'm not waiting.
You ready? Yeah. You're gonna ease into it. Nope. Just foot off the brake. When I start going, you start going. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I always tell you. As soon as you see my brake lights turn off, hammer.
Yep. Yeah, I did a a mud recovery 2 weeks ago for one of the 24 hours, and like I had to go out solo. I had a guy riding with me, but I had to go out solo to find him, and it was just this muddy Kentucky trail. And like I ended up sinking my front left tire into a mud hole, 37 gone. And I was like, fuck this.
It's going to be a long day.
Yeah, it was 3 a.m. at that point.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh. Thankfully, the guy that was with me, Sam, he's one of the media guys for 24 hours, is small little nimbly dude. So he climbed out the door and across the hood to unhook the winch. Because I'm like, I gotta hope somebody comes from the other direction at this point, because there's nobody coming from behind
waiting for
me.
Headlights.
Yeah. So I was just like, oh, this is either going to be good or really bad. And I ended up like doing a weird like winch side pull to get me like up out of the hole and onto the dry side, and then like drove through the woods. But then when we got to we found the guy that was stuck. Somebody had recovered him, and like we had just driven through the trail. So I'm like, it's like one of those like spiderweb trails, just deep holes.
It just keeps going.
And if you pick the wrong, like some of the holes are 4 inches deep, others have no bottom.
You can't tell.
And you have no idea.
Can't tell.
So I was like, well, we're kind of like regrouping, getting like another Jeep pulled up, and I was telling everybody, I'm like, hey, unless you love mud, get out, set your ropes up now, just get your winch ready, because you're either going to have
spool your winch now.
Right, you're either going to have no issue because you're going to score 100 on the test and you're going to find all the right lines, or you're going to pick the wrong hole and you're going to be up to your windows in mud.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, what? I'm like, trust me.
I just went through this.
I'm 4.5 on 37s with lockers, and I barely got here. And they were like, "Oh God!" So I pulled the kinetic rope out. I had everything ready to go because I'm like,
you just know you're going to
knowing that they're ahead of me. I'm like, I'm going to end up like I was smart. I marked on the Onyx all the waypoints on like where like what the route was.
That's the cool thing about the Onyx. You can do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm not doing this twice. Fuck.
I'm not.
And then, of course, the way back, Sam looks at me and goes, did we like make a wrong turn? Like, did we miss all the mud holes we got? Because I got stuck probably 4 or 5 times that we were getting out winching, and I was like, no, that was the waypoints. Like, I just remembered, don't go down the middle one, go this way.
Bear
like,
left.
Yeah, and that's like, I hate mud.
It's fun until like it's Like,
I'm over it at this point. Like I've done enough off-roading where it's like, mud is where you break things because the recoveries are so much harder.
Oh.
Like you underestimate how deep stuff is, how heavy that mud is, what
say
the drag is,
suction factor.
Yeah, like
it's
just never fun. Then you got to clean it the next day.
Yeah.
The one good thing I will say, compared to like Virginia, West Virginia, and even Pennsylvania clay, like that stuff that
it just sticks.
Becomes cement.
It just sticks.
The Kentucky mud when it dries is pretty crumbly.
Yeah.
So it just kind of like a lot of it fell off the Jeep driving home on the trailer.
Yeah, just from jumping.
Like I was like people were like flashing their lights at me because like mud's flying off the Jeep off the trailer, and I'm like, what do you want me to do about it? Like, go away.
Stop complaining.
Yeah.
Go around.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm doing 60 and a 70. Like, just pass me. What do you
go?
Like, yeah, no, you don't need to be behind this
just
thing.
Go.
And then of course now I'm all paranoid. I'm like, my trailer light's working. Like, is this,
they're just covered in mud.
Well, no, the trailer was fine. The trailer was at base camp.
Even falling off.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm like, now I'm looking at my mirror. I'm like, did I lose a strap? Like, why is everybody flashing their lights at me? Then I realized there's just mud raining off the Jeep.
They're just being pansies about it. But yeah, that's like, so I've always had full size trucks.
Okay.
3/4 ton Suburbans, K5 Blazers, 1-ton pickups. You know, I always so like wheeling in Pennsylvania, West Virginia, New Jersey. They're all Jeep trails.
Yep.
So like when we did our my trip, I was like, I'm in full size territory, and it was nice. And over there they have all those fire trails, and like they have like I was with my girl.
Oh, they're driving
cars.
Dual axle. Well, also driving the dual. Like all the brush trucks are dual axle, 5 tons, deuce and a half. Like they're all big trucks accessing all that stuff.
When we went, it was during a wildfire. It was like during their season.
I mean, it's 6 months out of the year. There's something on fire.
Well, no, it was like the mountain was over there, and the guy we go to this one campsite, and the guy's like, if the winds change, we're gonna be in trouble.
Haul ass.
Yeah, my girl was like, what does that mean? And I was like, it means we're not bringing a trailer home. She's like, why? I'm like, we're not bringing any luggage home. We're just
get in the truck and go.
It's like we need to we're gonna drive south. Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't care if there's a road or not. We're locking hubs and just going. But it was great because that's why I love coming out here, because like you can the fire trails and like even the off road trails are like full size trucks. And I was taking a dually, and I was like, this is great. I was like, so.
We were having that discussion yesterday on the potential cross-country road trip idea.
I
got to find Lauren and Matt today, because like my half-baked idea escalated real quick in 24 hours.
What, since the dinner?
Yeah.
Like, is it like we're getting the SEMA credit card?
That's why I got to talk to Lauren and Matt. Jed's like, I'll make the route tomorrow, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, Jed.
We need trucks first.
That's I'm like, we don't know what we're driving. He's like, yeah, but if we make the route, then we know what we got to shop for. He was like, I showed him the Subaru link you sent me.
I sent that Subaru to Matt too.
Did you?
Because at the one of the
he started like pulling up like ZJs and WJs, and I'm like, that's too nice. But I'm like, it's escalating. Kyle's in on it. I'm like, oh.
So now we're committed.
Yeah, I think I say we leave from Capitol Hill.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's the Eastern Seaboard.
Yeah, I just think it would be nice little nod to SEMA. Start right on the steps.
Gnarly burnout. Yeah, and blow the rear end. And we got to wait 2 more weeks and then we leave.
Well, so this is the benefit. So if we start in DC, my shop's an hour from DC. So anything that happens in that first initial hour of freeway, we just stop at the shop.
That's good.
Then from the shop
to here.
If we have any problems, we have tons of stuff in West Virginia we can stop at, and Kentucky, because like the Backroads property in Kentucky, we will by next year should have like a full shop on it. So basically, from DC to Kentucky, which would be probably 600-700 miles.
Yeah, it's a good chunk.
Like that, anything that happens in that initial mileage, we're fine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this just got real easy all of a sudden.
That's true.
And then we were saying, like, once we're in Kentucky, we can kind of hop off, head south, and, like, pick up 40 and 66 and come in from the south side.
Taking 66 would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we avoid, like, Colorado and Utah and all the hard wheeling.
Yeah, because we got to, here's the factor. We got to turn around and head home.
Oh, no, we fly home.
I mean, yeah, but I guess trailer trucks back.
This is a different episode. This is a big teaser, but we'll.
Yeah.
It's also we have a year to plan it, so we'll be all right.
We gotta start now.
You got to get some signatures first.
You have to get that check. Just leave that last part blank. We'll fill it in later.
Just tell me how many decimal points I'm allowed to have.
Let me know when to stop making circles.
Where do I put the commas? And notice how I said commas, not comma. No. Multiple commas. We need multiple commas.
The trucks are the cheap part.
Yeah.
It's everything around the trucks.
Yeah. I think it'd be a lot of fun too. Like I was looking at the Road to SEMA cars yesterday, and I'm like, how awesome would it be to just have like 3 just rusted, dirty, just shit boxes parked right in that row? And I'm like, oh my god,
don't even wash them.
Cool. Yeah.
Don't even only part that's clean is where the winch wipers get.
Yeah. Which was also all scratched. Which I found out, which this will be on my recap episode later, but there is a such thing as glass polish. Did you know that? How did I not know that?
Like, you can use toothpaste if you really wanted to.
Really?
Toothpaste and a newspaper.
No, to get like real scratches out of glass?
Like hazing, like the actual deep scratches.
Yeah, I'm talking like
I think
you ever get a muddy window and roll your window down and roll it back up?
Yeah,
yeah. I can barely see out the side windows.
Yeah,
of my
they all make like Maguire's all make.
I had
kind of
no
stuff.
idea.
Yeah.
I talked to one of the detail companies and they were like, "Yeah, definitely." I told them what was going on. They're like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "I'm in Kentucky." Like, yeah, that's a problem. And I'm like, "You need to talk to Jed because there's a whole off-road property being built in Kentucky." And he's like, "Oh." So
yeah. They've always had like scratch and haze removers and all that stuff.
Yeah, but
like gouges you gotta use a Dremel.
I mean, it's not quite like it doesn't catch a fingernail.
Oh,
but there's like it's the lines. Yeah,
it's a polish. Yeah, they have that kind of stuff.
But yeah, apparently there's like it's like a mid-speed DA pad. Like they give you a special pad and like it's a ceramic abrasive, and I'm like, shit. All right,
do it all the windows just to make them so you can you can actually see better.
Oh yeah, I mean the Jeep windows are bad. I was getting ready to replace them because glass isn't like super expensive. It's like
it's all
like $175.
90 degrees glass, not curved or anything.
It's just taking the door. I don't know if you've ever taken the door panels off of a JK. Like
no.
Replacing it's a pain in the ass. The part's cheap, but physically doing it sucks.
Yeah, like most repairs.
Well, all the modern cars now have that like everything's bolted or riveted to that big plastic panel, and you have to like dismantle it before you can dismantle it. Like you have to take all the bolts out and let everything fall apart, and then you can take it out of the door.
The newest thing I own is an 04, so I have no. You're speaking Japanese and Russian right now.
I mean, this is my 2016 JK. It's not exactly new.
I mean, if I pull up a 2016, someone tells me like, "Oh, look at Eric. He's into some money now." That's the crowd I hang with.
Did you rub it? I mean, I'm not any better. If I don't include my wife's car, which that's strategic planning for her to have a nice car.
Yes.
The JK is the newest thing I own. I have an 03 Duramax, an 08 Honda Civic, a 78 CJ, and an 89 YJ. So,
I get that. He said my daily is a 2000 Dodge, second gen.
The scary part is the most reliable thing in that entire pile is the 08 Honda.
Yeah.
And then a close second is the Duramax. Go figure.
They get a bad rap, but like honestly,
I love that truck. I'll never.
If you just maintain them, so it's an 08.
No, 3. It's an LB7.
LB7. So you have a CP3. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you have a CP3.
The only issue with the LB7s is they didn't do a factory lift pump. Yeah. So the injectors over time start to cavitate and then they leak and you have to do the injectors.
Throw an air dog or a fast on it.
Yeah. Well, so one of the guys, our little shop gnome Brian, who used to do diesel work. Mm-hmm. He's got a whole list of part numbers that are just OEM part numbers. Yeah. That you can make your own lift pump for like $200. Yeah. It's a Wix filter housing, Wix filter. Yeah. Just like there's a high flow, low pressure pump. Yeah. That you just attach to everything. It was so easy.
Like you do that just to keep the diesel cool for the injection.
Yeah. The part that kills me is the injectors and the return lines are under the valve covers on the LB7. So any issue you have is like half a motor tear down.
Or just lift the cab up.
Yeah, I don't know. I did a fuel pressure regulator in the thing, the fuel rail pressure regulator, right. Did I do it before or after the injectors? I can't remember. Yeah. It was either right before or after the injectors, and I was like, I'm never working on this engine again. It's like I could do it, but I'm just gonna pay somebody to do it because.
No, I get that. Like I just had my on my OBS Mason dump.
Yeah.
The lift pump went, and I was like, it's like right there on top of the motor. Super. It's like, oh, it's right there. Nope. You got to pull the turbo. You got to pull the fuel filter housing. I was like, I'm not doing any of that. Yeah. Custom tools were made that day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's to do the fuel pressure regulator. It's 3 blind T10 machine screws, fine thread. So it's like I had an extended like torque socket, like one of the long torque sockets, on an extension to a slim fit 1/4 inch ratchet that and you get like this much movement.
Click.
Yeah, and it's completely blind, so you have to do the entire thing by feel. Putting it back together is the hard part. Taking it out, I was like, oh, this isn't so bad, and then you're trying to fish that because there's a bottom one and 2 sides.
Okay.
And you can't see it at all.
No.
It's so bad. That or you have to take the entire top of the motor apart for $25 part.
That sounds about right. It's just like at that point, like screw it, might as well pull the head off and do head studs and gaskets. Then.
Right.
I mean, you're already there.
Well, and I'll probably do that this winter because that truck has had a hard life. It was a farm truck that I bought.
Yeah.
I bought a used farm truck that was rusted with a blown up transfer case for $4,000 in 2019. I put a transfer case in it. I've put brakes on it. I put the injectors in it, and I've changed the oil over the last 6 years, and I've never had an issue.
Yeah, no,
Like I drove it to Kentucky and back hauling the Jeep.
like I said, you
Did it have a
just
hiccup?
maintain them.
Yeah,
They'll run.
and honestly, you don't even really have to maintain them.
Yeah, it helps,
I mean, you
though.
do.
It helps.
You do, but it's like it's leaking out of every gasket because they're 20-year-old gaskets with 330,000 miles on them. But as long as there's oil in it, it runs.
Well, if there's oil dripping. There's
Oil in it.
There's
Amen.
oil in it.
Spoke like a true Chrysler guy.
Box 101, man.
I make that joke to our like TJ customers that all have 4 liters. They're like, my rear main seal is leaking. I was like, good. And they're like, what? I'm like, that means it's got oil in it. And they're like, can I get that fixed? Yeah, it's gonna be $1,000. Really? Like, I gotta drop the oil pan. I gotta go through all this. And by the way, it's still gonna leak.
I'm gonna fix it.
It's still gonna leak. I'm like, really? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Just keep adding oil.
I'm like, how bad's the leak? They're like, oh, and they show me a picture of their driveway, and it's like 3 spots. I'm like, that's not
not
leak.
leaking. That's not leaking.
That's not a leak.
That's not leaking at all.
You're crazy.
Like, first time?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, are you new here? You're new here. Go. You should buy a JL.
Just buy something newer.
Don't worry, those also leak, and they're way more expensive to fix.
It's like that's why like a couple of my buddies. One guy, he's he wants to be part of the shit box. Like, I don't think you're ready for this life.
No, it's a lifestyle. It's
absolutely
a lifestyle.
choice, But he has the new trucks, and I respect that because at least one person at the group has to be respectable.
Right. Somebody's got to be able to hook the trailer up and come get me.
Yeah, we need one guy reliable.
Yeah.
But the rest of us are like, I can fix this. No, we can't.
Yeah. The problem for us right now is I am the reliable truck that always starts. Like PJ and Trevor both have like 14, 15 Silverados. One's a Silverado, one's a Sierra. We did Trevor's truck this time last year dropped a lifter. And he's like our front desk guy, so he calls me. He's like,
hey,
my truck's making a noise. And I'm like, I can hear it through the phone. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, check engine light on? He goes, no, wait. It literally just came on. I'm like, okay.
Pull over.
So it's like we scanned it, and it was a fueling code. I'm like, these are like the high pressure injectors. Like, Find a Fix is saying it's probably an injector, and I'm like, maybe it's worth doing injectors before we tear the motor out and put, because like we drained the oil, there was no metal in the oil. I'm like, did we just catch it early enough? Put all new injectors in it. It ran great, but you could just hear
still tapping.
The check engine light went away, ironically enough, and we were like, yeah, it's time. So we did the whole DOD delete.
I was going to say, yeah.
And of course, like, we ordered the stuff for that, and PJ was like, I think I'm just going to go ahead and order mine. So we got like 2 for 1 from Texas Speed, basically.
If you're doing the job once and you got another one sitting there, and they just hammer it out.
As we're sitting here recording, they have PJ's motor out of his truck, because I don't know, 3 months ago, he was towing his Jeep, and his truck started tapping. So it's like, who's got the most reliable truck at this point?
Well, that's why I need multiple trucks. So you're like, I'm running out a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, shitbox life it's a lifestyle.
It's
not
not for the faint of heart, but it's a good life.
It's so much more fun.
Reliability
is not fun. I mean, it's fun, but it's not fun.
Yeah, you can also get a Hyundai too.
Right.
I don't want to do that.
10-year, 100,000 mile warranty, baby. My wife's car's a Kia.
That's your wife's car.
Right.
We already mentioned that.
Oh, I know. I'm aware.
But like our cars.
Yeah.
Will I make it to anywhere I go?
Yeah. It's nice to be able to walk out in the driveway and be like, all right, what has fuel in it? What's not making a noise? And it's the Honda. It's always the Honda.
Always the Honda. Like I have my girl's cars. It's an 05 CRV.
Okay. That's another car that'll run forever.
It burns oil, but guess what? We put over 100,000 miles in this thing, and every 2,000 miles I need a quart.
Yep.
But
it's nothing. Just nothing.
It just sits there.
That's more than most modern cars burn in 2,000 miles, or less than most modern cars.
But like I changed the spark plug. It's like good black.
Yeah.
It's like there's the bad side. And she was like on the garage, and she's like hanging out. She's like, "What do we gotta do?" I'm like, "How much do you love this car?" And she's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, we gotta pull the motor and do new rings."
Every time I work on my Civic, I go, "Oh yeah, that's why every other general mechanic hates Jeeps." Like when I work on stuff that isn't a Jeep, I realize how bad Jeeps are. I'm just so used to it; it doesn't even faze me.
You just know what to do.
But like I did wheel bearings in the Honda, and I pulled the bolts out, and the
Right there.
unit bearing fell off.
Yeah.
I didn't have to get a slide hammer.
Nothing.
I didn't have to soak it. I didn't have to heat it. Nothing stripped out. And that car has 200,000+ miles on it. And I'm like, and I'm looking at it, and it's the rear hubs, so it's just sitting on a spindle, if you even want to call it a spindle.
Yeah.
But where the mating surface is, where the hole is, they actually O-ring the hub, so it seals it. So it was all clean metal inside because the hub is sealed to the spindle. I'm like, how hard would that be to do? Like,
Yeah.
no, instead I got to paint half the thing in anises before I put it back together. That way in 5 years it does come apart when I need another hub. But
Coil is my friend. I get it by the gallon.
Yeah.
And just put it on jack stands the day before I want to work on something and just spray parts I'm not even using. Not even touch it on, just touch everything.
You got to get like one of those, like the job sites have for the dump trucks.
The rock baths.
Yeah, where they drive through the bath and just fill that with Croil and just park the truck in it.
Hey, Coil, I can give you my address.
They're here.
Oh, I know.
You already try?
Yeah, they're like, good idea. I'm like, yeah, all right. I'll pay for the excavator and dig the hole.
Yeah, I was like, how much would it cost to fill a swimming pool with your product? Is that bulk? Is that enough bulk? Like,
I mean, 55 gallons. Like, you guys order in tanker?
Instead of pool water, it's just air Croil.
Just bright orange truck with a Croil on the side. Like, what the hell?
That's a business idea right there.
For who? Like,
for them.
How much it would cost?
I mean, what's the 10-ounce can's like $30, right?
Yeah.
So what's
10,000
10,000 gallons?
How much is the gallon? The gallon of those things, at least.
How many ounces are in a gallon?
We should both know this, but
it's
public education.
It's Jersey public education, nonetheless. Ounces in a gallon.
32 ounces?
There's 128 ounces in a gallon.
It's 32 per quart.
So,
I think, yeah.
So 30 times 12, that's 360? No, 3,600.
For how many gallons? That's 3,600 gallons?
$30, right? We said, right, because like that little can's about $30, right?
Yeah.
And that's about a 10-ounce can.
Yeah.
So there's 130 ounces in a gallon.
Yeah. So
that's 13 cans in a gallon.
Okay.
Times $30 each, $390. So times that by 10,000.
It's hundreds of thousands of dollars.
More. It's 3.9 million.
I mean,
that's a lot of Croil.
but hear me out.
That's also only that's one truck. That's 10,000 gallons.
Yeah, that's fine. But
that's rough math.
Here's the thing: you drive the truck in once a year, and just
it's good. You can preserve your $1,000 truck for $4 million.
Shitbox logic. Buy $1,000. It's like buy $1,000 shitbox. Put $8,000 into it. Sell for $4,000. Profit.
So it was $1,000 truck. I made $3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not going to include the 5 years it took to fix it, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah. Hours spent in the parts bought.
Yeah.
That's don't worry about that.
It's fun.
That guy, don't worry about that guy.
Right, because you have to factor in the fun factor, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the smiles per
cursing
gallon.
at 3 a.m. because your
Of course,
the bolts won't go in.
That is fun, right?
Oh, yeah.
As your blood pressure and your heart rate going up at 3 in the morning.
You want to feel alive.
Yep. When you open the box from the parts store and it's the wrong part.
The wrong parts.
Yeah, it's all part of the process.
That's why when you come to Vegas, we come to here and we don't go gambling because we gamble on parts orders every day.
The guy that I had dinner with last night was like, I gave myself a $200 gambling budget and I'm down 15. And we were like, oh shit. And we were like, you don't have kids, do you? He's like, no. We're like, all right.
It shows.
It shows. I'm like, I didn't even bring $200 with me.
I don't even have kids, but I'm like, yeah, no, I need parts when I get home. Like the list of things.
Shitbox life is basically having kids.
Yeah, I have 3.
Yeah. Now sprinkle in a toddler. That's my life.
Bring an actual child in.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah.
Yeah, but like
now I feel the need to like fly home and work on my junk.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm wasting time just sitting here.
Yeah. Like I could only imagine the the diesel oil spill I have because I haven't moved my trucks in a couple days, and it's just like,
oh yeah, when I started the shop and I was at the house, had a fair bit of spillage. My truck leaks everywhere. The Jeep leaks everywhere.
Yeah,
and so like my driveway looks like a Dalmatian.
Yeah,
but when I moved the shop into a real shop from the from the garage, my wife was like, "Can we redo the driveway?" And I was like, "Why?" Because it looks terrible. And I was like, "Do you think any of my stuff is going to stop leaking?"
She because goes, you paved the driveway.
Yeah, I mean this was before we were married, so she hadn't fully accepted it yet. And she's like, "You mean you're not going to fix that?" I was like, "It's not a matter of I'm not going to fix it. It's just there's always going to be something in our driveway leaking oil."
Yeah,
and then like depending on. We have a big enough driveway, but like with the trailers and everything else, it's like it fills up. So it's like, depending on who drove what day and where it's parked, depends on where I can park stuff.
Yeah.
So like, there's just like I'll like the truck will be parked for a week, make a spot, and then I'll drive it. She'll leave. I'll come back first, park it in a different spot, and then she's got to park in a different spot. And like this always like this ring of circles.
Sure.
And
then I love when it rains. You're like, oh look at all the rainbows.
Yep. Yep. Or like I'll have the trailer hooked up so I can't park in my normal spots, and now the trailer's in one spot, and there's oil leaking off the Jeep through the trailer onto the driveway. Now
it's that rule, that golden rule. If you don't have any of those neighbors, you're that neighbor.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, on my block, there's 5 houses, small little private road. But one guy has like a little Hyundai, one guy's retired, so he has like a little, he has like a Land Cruiser, Cruise or something, and other people have like the Hyundai, like very foreign cars, and like we know when you're coming, we're here from 3 blocks away, 24 mile straight pipe on just 6-speed,
just bouncing up the dirt road.
But I start throwing gears to slow. Like I don't use the brakes, I just engine brake.
God, you might as well use it.
I mean,
brakes are expensive.
Drum brake, I hate doing drum brakes. So.
That too. Those are big drum brakes too.
Oh yeah.
Is that a 70 dually? Or is this still a 60?
Might be, no, it's 70.
Is it 70? Yeah.
But like, I start downshifting way before, so it's just like 2,800 RPM. 2,800 RPM,
Yeah, you're that guy. I'm not that. I'm nice about it. At
night, I don't, but like 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Our one neighbor that's like close to us, like, he does IT work and he works from home. And ever since we moved in, they do a great job with their property. Like every Saturday it's mowed. He like daily is blowing the pine needles and leaves off of the driveway. Like every other week he's cleaning the gutters. And then there's like our house. I have like 3 car trailers in various states of repair. Like my Jeep is on the trailer with a blown brake line covered in mud. The truck's still hooked up to it. Half my camping gear is still in the truck. Like and then like I brought a bunch of the pallets from the shop home to burn. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I dragged one pallet from the driveway to the burn pile. I was like, fuck this. And I just backed my truck to the backyard and unloaded them.
Yeah.
And then cause it was, I had the angle to back into it, like, cause it's like a tight area between my deck and the garage. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, I don't think I can make that turn forward. Cause I was able to make the angle.
It, yeah.
So I went around the other side of the garage and basically drove through the front yard back up to the driveway. It's like a bunch of trees. And as I'm like driving through my backyard, he's like skimming his pool.
You're just making dust.
I'm just trying to not tear the grass up. I'm like, yay, we're those people.
I'm that people.
Yeah.
But it gives character to the neighborhood.
They've never actually complained.
They just look at you and discuss.
No, they're really nice. So, like we get along great with them. They invite us over to the pool.
Well,
like
that's good, at least.
They'll watch our dog when we're traveling and whatnot. Like they're great. But
my neighbors did this once in a while ago.
My wife feels like they judge us, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they would say something if it actually bothered them. So I just, which is my way of being like, I get it bothers you. I will clean it up eventually.
It'll get fixed. Just lay off me.
Yeah. When the shop was at the house, I used to stack all the scrap metal like on the side of the house or on the side of the garage, the detached garage. But so like I had like axles and like shit would pile up bad. It's not as bad now. There's still a few lingering parts that I can't bring myself to throw away. Like I have
it broke my heart when I sold my 1-ton Chevy parts. The other month I was just like, and gone.
Yeah, I'm getting better at. It's funny. Like I'm more inclined to keep junk than I am like actually valuable
Oh, yeah.
stuff. Like, I'm very quick to sell stuff that has a decent value to it.
Oh, yeah.
Versus like, oh, maybe I'll use that one day. I'm like, nope, sold it. And then like 6 months later, I'm like, I should fucking get that. I need that now. And then I'm like, I had a 99 to 04 Dana 60 that I was going to put in a Jeep, and I had a 14 bolt. And I was like, I'm not going to do that project anymore. And I sold the 60, and I was trying to sell the 14 bolt. And then I blew up one of the 44s in my Jeep, and I was like, I need 1 tons. Okay, I'm going to keep the 14 bolt.
This wasn't too long ago.
Yeah, this was like 3 months ago.
I messaged you saying, like, hey, about my 1 ton, because you...
Oh, yeah.
Because remember you posted, I go, you come on up. You have a set for you. It was the MP205. It was the Dana 60.
It's funny that my buddy who was going to buy the 14 bolt was selling off a Super Duty 60, an 05 Plus. And he was like, if you're going to keep the 14 bolt, do you want to buy the axle that I was selling to buy your 14 bolt? And I was like, yeah, that works.
You just robbed
he's
to
like,
people.
He's like, I got to go up. I'm going to be up by your shop in like 3 days anyway, so I'll deliver it. I'm like, sold.
That's cool. Yeah, ever since everyone's doing the Super Duty 60s now.
Yeah.
You know, like when I got my GM Danas, like, it was still like people still wanted them, but I got them for a good deal. But like literally like a year later,
you just
Ford was like, so, I just lost money on this deal.
Yep.
You know, I'm not gonna be hauling around because I'm probably moving soon. So I'm not gonna haul around Dana axles around cross country or wherever. They're heavy.
That Super Duty 60 is
so
that
heavy.
and the 14 bolt. Both of them. It's like I have the 60s at the shop, the 14 bolts at the house. And, like, I have everything I need to build the 14 bolt at the house except for the tools. So I'm like, do I bring home the engine hoist, the cherry picker, and get the 14 bolt in the back of the truck to work on it at the shop?
That's what I did.
Or do I bring all the tools home and just do it at home? Because it's like, but then I'm like, I got to bring the 60 home anyway. So that means I got to bring the cherry picker anyway. Like, it's like, there's just no win. When I bought my axles, everyone they were using just like farm tractors because like I was in the South Pine Barrens of Jersey getting these axles, and they're like, how are you gonna get these out of here? And I was like, I don't know, I'll figure it out. Tie to a tree and drive.
I mean, but having an engine hoist was one option. Then we on my second gen, I put giant West Coast mirrors on it, so I can't pull into my garage all the way.
Whoops.
I'd rather look cool than be functional.
Fair.
So I got the bed just far enough where I was beyond the garage door. I hooked up a chain to the main support of the garage and just like
Jello chain hoist. Yeah, that works.
You hear the wood start cranking like.
Yeah.
All right, she's just settling in.
Yeah.
And then we just pull out, and then you're good to go.
I want to do one of those like hitch tripod crane things. Have you seen those?
Yeah, those.
They're basically cherry pickers that hook into your bumper.
Or you see, or on the service trucks, they have those electric winch trains. Like even like Harbor Freight sells them.
Yeah.
They're good for like 1,500 pounds, which is like 1,500 pounds.
So it's funny because like there's the general rule, right? Like the safety rating is really like it's 1.5. Like what it can actually do is 1.5 times what they rate it for. With Harbor Freight, I go the other direction. It's 3/4. Like if they say it's good for 15. 12 is probably as much as you want to do.
Yeah, you always get the heavier stuff because of what, overkill versus underkill.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like that 14 bolt with brakes on it is probably like $11.99.
You think so? You think they're that much?
I feel like it feels, my back thinks it's that much.
Trust me, I don't touch them.
Yeah.
But like when I use the engine hoist, I'm like, all right, she's working a little bit.
I had the 14 bolt on the side of my garage. And it took 4 of us, like, we looped it with straps, and the 4 of us, to get it over to the driveway, to get it on rollers, to get it in the garage. It was 4, like, grown-ass men, and we struggled.
Throwing backs out.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I remember when we put it on the side of the garage, it sat on the side of the garage for probably 3 or 4 years. Like, it was 3 of us to, like, pick it up and flip it out of a truck bed and just let it hit the ground, like, which is why, because it was in the grass, which was like fucking dumped it out.
Crater to ground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, it was like sunk into the ground.
They're heavy, but like. Yeah. But yeah, they have like 2,000 pound. They have ones that are manual, electric. Like I was talking about doing that in the mason dump. Like put it in the front corner of the mason dump. You see like a grill. Someone's throwing a grill out, just climb in, swing it around, and to the scrapyard you go.
Yeah.
But like
I've seen people like rig up like their winches through like snatch blocks and stuff to use them like to make a power crane.
Yeah, but
that's a lot of extra work and money at that point.
Then you start running the cable out and just go get
Yeah.
Like if I was like like I said, pick and put one in the front corner of the mason dump, so I can just and swing it in and drop it and call it a day.
Yeah, I don't have a dump truck that I can like mount one permanently, and I use my pickup as too many other things to have a crane just dangling around in the back.
Well, they have those small foldable kinds too. You can put in the front corner. And like I said, they're rated for like 1,500 pounds.
Yeah,
but I mean,
figure it out.
You find an old engine hoist.
Yeah.
I
have.
No, I'm saying you make it.
I have two. I have one that needs a ram at the house, and then I have one at the shop. So it's like, again, I could solve my problem very easily. I'm just choosing not to.
I get that. If you ignore the problem long enough, it might go away, but it never does.
Exactly. See, we are the same people.
We all walk among you.
Yes. Well, I do feel outnumbered at SEMA.
Oh yeah, no, it's the Alamo here.
Yeah. It's like our little white box.
Yeah. We're just surrounded.
Whoever's got a meeting going on next door has been listening to our conversation is like
those poor saps.
Who the fuck let these idiots in here?
How?
I tell you, I got to figure out how. This was our other part of our discussion yesterday.
Yeah.
How do we soften shitbox life to be where it'll be promoted and part of SEMA? Like, how do we shitboxify SEMA without calling it shitboxing?
It took me how many years of following Jordan that I realized it's not shitbox, it's shipbox.
Okay. I get the.
So like
I get Kyle's perspective of not making the Navy connection, but you didn't even realize it was ship.
There was a T in my head. Well, because you hear shit.
Yeah.
In box, you hear shit.
Yeah, but it's on the screen. It literally says the name.
I'm not a reader.
I mean, neither am I, but I have eyes.
Yeah, I know, but like what I read and what my brain thinks it is are always two different things. Like you do something like that, you throw a couple letters at it, and then you just change it around, or make like an acronym of some kind.
I mean, we can get Jordan involved and do ship box to SEMA. We just got to find a boat.
I mean, like a land yacht, get an old Cadillac.
Oh my God! My brain went like an Oldsmobile, or a Vista Cruiser or something.
Buick Electric 225, or like a Cadillac Brougham.
That thing would be a whoop machine too.
I mean,
we'd all be seasick.
Well, you can. They're truck rears.
Yeah.
So they got.
So we had a guy.
You can do a lift kit.
We had a guy lift one. Brought it to the shop. And I was like, and he's like, yeah, I just need help like dialing in the pinion angle and all the other stuff. I'm like, is it adjustable? And he's like, yeah, I built it myself. And I was like,
please come by.
He had no jam nuts on anything. Like the like he tried to do double adjustable but didn't do opposite threads.
Oh,
so you were just running the bar up. Like,
I mean, it got him here.
Yeah, but I mean, the pinion was like, I was like, oh God,
you're gonna be a minute.
Yeah, I was like, how much are you willing to spend on this thing? And he's like, not a lot. Like, I just need the alignment done. And I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah. And I'm like, I need to at least take it apart to put jam nuts in. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, what do you mean? What do I mean? What do you mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
You came to me because we're the experts, and you're asking like
that's the wrong question to ask, there, bud. What do you mean? What do I mean?
Like, you need jam nuts. And he's like, okay. And I was like, and then you have right hand thread and right hand thread, or left hand. Like you got your bungs mixed up.
It's like, no, I don't.
He's like, well, yeah, but you want them like the threads have to match. And I was like, no, you want them opposite so you can lengthen and shorten the arm. And I'm like, listen. Like, you've already done the hard part of lining everything up. Let me just make you new arms.
Let me make this safer, please.
Let me get, I'll get some tube. I'll get some bungs. Like, I'll get, and like, he'd use like 1/2-inch Heims as like rear control arms. And I was like, oh God. I'm like, you don't even really want Heims. Like, let me get you like a real, like a Johnny joint. Like, let me get you something that will actually work.
Yeah, it can handle it.
And is strong enough.
And what kind of car was it?
It was in one of the Buick station wagons, wood paneled station wagons.
Jesus.
Yeah, because it's like the Chevy 10-inch or whatever was the axle.
Yeah, but still, those cars weigh so much, and
yeah, and he had like swapped an LT into it, so it was like it had some pep. It
had some power, yeah. But Jesus.
But yeah, it was this whole thing, and I had this whole conversation with him, and he was just like, oh, I didn't realize it was going to be like that big of a project. And I'm like, well, it didn't have to be. I'm trying to be nice.
You brought to someone who knew what they were talking about.
Right. And I was like, I was like, I'm happy to fix it, but I was like, I can't do anything unless we're making it right. And then I never heard from him again.
He always saw his taillights.
Yeah, it's like,
as the car was just wobbling away.
but it really was like because like the geometry of the track bar was wrong.
Everything was just off.
Like it was so close to being good, and it was like, this would be so fucking cool.
Yeah,
like,
done right. There's a couple guys like who took Crown Vics and made it into Baja cars.
Right.
Which is just
right.
I mean, it could be done.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that hard to four-link something, but it's all those details that, like, if you don't know, that make it really bad, right? Like, I don't think he was trying to do any crazy rock crawling with it, right? So it's like you're not worried about travel numbers and
he made something cool that he wants to. Like,
you want coil springs and a lift kit,
yeah,
and like to do it parallel four-link is super easy.
Those old cars. What is the front suspension? Are those torsion, or are they I-beam?
I think it was torsion. I really only focused on the rear end because that was where the issues were.
Because then, if the fronts were, if I'm saying factory, not like his custom stuff.
Yeah, no, I know.
If like those old Cadillacs and those old Buicks were like all torsion bars, all you gotta do is get a key made and either get it turned down or something like that.
Honestly, it's probably the same key that they used in the
trucks.
S10s and whatnot. Yeah,
and then you just throw a block in the rear.
Yeah,
and you take a sledge to the wheel wells and you slam 33s in it, and there you go.
Yep. Oh, I'm not. Again, I'll do it all day. We were talking about, like, if I'm on the fence of, like, do we get something that shouldn't make the drive, or do we get something that should make the drive and beat it up before it gets here? Like,
or because like we were talking about that at dinner about, I was like, yeah, I'm not. Before you told me the plan, I was like, yeah, I'm in.
Yeah,
you know.
So that's the thing is, getting people to do it's easy. It's getting the money to do it that's the hard part.
Or we do like you do one of each style. Like I love my full size. Like I do plan on buying a 3/4 ton Suburban. So I plan to do like the next couple months buy one.
Yeah.
So like have that, and then you have like a station wagon, you know, and then you have like a Jeep.
Yeah.
You know, but the one of the vehicles has to be like the chase vehicle.
Well, so
you need one.
One of the ideas that was tossed around was, so Jed has a 25 Ram 2500 37s, right? That's the chase truck. He also has, I think it's his dad's 87 W150. So I was like, why don't we just take both of them? What's up, Mopar? What are you guys up to next year? Put them in the Mopar booth.
Any plans?
I mean, that'd be pretty sick.
We'll slap right in the windshield. Big, you know, it's
Mopar or no car.
Dangerous and inconvenient, but man, do I love Mopars.
I just like that would be kind of a cool thing, right? New and old.
Oh yeah.
Just cruising the country, new and old.
And then, like, you know, the old truck does like all the nice things,
all the reliable things, and then we, you know, hope the 6.4 stays together.
Just pray.
Just pray it doesn't drop a lifter on the way to SEMA.
You'll be fine. You don't need all your lifters.
Nothing says doing a Hemi cam swap on the side of the road like SEMA build.
Yeah,
here we
on
go.
your way there.
Yeah,
but you know, have like one of each category.
Yeah, no, that'd be fun.
Like, you do challenges.
We got like I said, we got to find Matt and Lauren.
Yeah,
because they're the ones that make that decision, or at least can talk to the people who will make that decision and tell them.
There's someone can talk to.
Yeah, there's always a bigger fish.
Absolutely.
I'll call Spags. Mike.
You know, but like
Mike, you have a great idea and your people are telling us it sucks. Tell them it's a great idea.
Convince them.
Convince them that we need to ruin SEMA with rusty garbage.
We need to downgrade their quality.
I think it would work. Like the Tyree van. Did you see the Tyree van yet? The smuggle bus?
No.
Have you not been to Westall?
I was there this morning until I got kicked out. I got there early.
All right. So Tyree Lighting.
Yeah.
They have an old Dodge van.
Like an old B series.
Sure. I don't know vans that well. I know it's a Dodge.
Okay.
There's a 360 in it.
Oh, that's cool.
On like 37s or 35s.
Is it a short wheelbase?
Yeah.
I think I saw pictures of it. I saw pictures of it. I didn't see it in person.
The story is he bought it from Baja.
Mm-hmm.
And it has a bunch of like hidden floor compartments, so they're pretty sure it was an old smuggling bus, like from the 70s.
Yeah.
So they call it the smuggle bus instead of the struggle bus, and it's like they painted it, but it's beat up, it's rusty, it's.
Yeah, I think I saw pictures of it, but I didn't see it in person. Is it? It's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's solid axle.
Yeah. I said I saw pictures of that.
It's tan. Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, like I said, I would totally love to just big block my way across the SEMA to old 90s 454. Just getting 8 miles to the gallon on highway.
See, yeah, it's gonna be. You're gonna have to carry a lot of fuel then.
Jerry cans.
Yeah,
I think they've got like a 35-gallon tank in them or something.
All right, so you're gonna get like 3 miles before you need fuel.
Yeah, I'll make it from like one block to the next. And
I feel like 8 miles to the gallon is really ambitious for an old big block. Like, I feel like 3 is probably a safer number to estimate.
Yeah, so I'll get about 90 miles.
Loaded with gear, driving on dirt roads, up and down the mountains of Appalachia.
That torque will pull me through.
I'm not saying torque won't pull you through. I'm not saying you won't make it. I just think it's going to drink a lot of fuel to make that torque.
No, there'll be possibly a fuel leak. Then the fuel will be filling up.
Yeah. You just get one of the transfer tanks and just turn it on. Just the whole bed is just
get a buggy
tank.
trailer and just hook up right to the fill neck.
Yeah.
And just have an electric pump.
See, like I said,
plans. This
was a half-baked 3 beer deep idea, and now here we are. And now it's permanent. It's on the internet. So
once it's out there, it's you can't put it back. You can't put it back in Pandora's box.
I mean, we can. I don't know how much you've listened to our podcast. Over the last 3 years, we've been accused of having a lot of ideas and not following through on any of them.
That's one thing, but now they're just filed where you can like, oh yeah, let's go do that one. But
I will say it's not for lack of trying. We just realize how incapable we are to do these things.
Our caliber is way lower than our expectations.
We're getting better. We are like it's not that we've forgotten about them or like we're not going to do them.
Back burner.
Yeah, well, it's more so just it's filed away.
Yeah.
Like I'm not. One of the ideas we called it 4x Foodies. It's an overland cooking competition.
I think we're gonna do like a roach coach, like 4-wheel drive, like okay, a food competition.
But yeah, cool. So it's like chop style, but like it's out in the woods.
Like, are we like hunting squirrels, kind of out the woods, or like you bring your food?
No,
with you? It's like how Appalachia are we going?
I mean, we can go. We can. That's part of it. Like we can be real redneck about it. But like our initial concept was basically you get a group of people and you give them checkpoints, right? Yeah. So there's campsites that they have to cook at.
Okay.
And then they're all like if you like because a lot of the idea was actually around back roads when we met Jed and like they were trying to come up with some ideas. But basically, you find like farms and farmer markets and like general stores.
Yeah. Have like a budget.
So it's like we're gonna meet here. We're gonna start. This is your budget to spend.
Yeah.
This is your checkpoint of your store. Make your route. And then this is where you need to camp, and you have this amount of time to do it. So now they got to run trails. They got to get through obstacles. Like they got to carry all their camping stuff. They got to go shopping.
That'd be a sick idea. So ever seen this show? There's an old cooking show called Cutthroat Kitchen.
Yeah.
Where like you can like okay, I'll get rid of $100, but you have to like have your tires down to like to 5 psi.
Yeah. Throw all kinds of challenges in there. Yeah.
Just going down the road like this.
It's a great idea, right?
It's definitely.
But none of us have $50,000 to film that as a TV show.
No, you have to like go like
and like
work.
Right, like to do it like to have the money to do it as a YouTube thing for free. Like none of us have the editing skills or video skills to do that, and like our following's not really that big, so there's no payoff yet.
No,
so it's like we just kind of have to back pocket that until somebody wants to get involved.
Project cars.
Yeah,
you buy a part like, ooh, I want to use that at some point, and then 4 years later,
it's that 8-inch piece of 2x4 that's still sitting under my deck just in case.
Yeah. No, like when I did my on the second gen, I grafted a first gen Dodge Ram stamped lettering. Like back in the 80s.
Oh yeah, on the tailgate.
Yeah. I bought.
Nice.
I bought that tail. I bought this tailgate in like 2018.
Okay.
I drove down to actually. Down there.
Good deal you couldn't pass up.
No, it was stupid. It was the dumbest thing ever. Like out of like the Facebook deals, this was dumb. I'm on a first gen forum. I go, hey, I'm looking for a first gen the stamped tailgate says Dodge Ram, and this kid Luke, and he's like, oh, I got one. Yeah, he was in North Carolina, but like on the border, the northern border of it.
Okay.
So it's like that Virginia border.
West or like Rocky Mount.
Oh yeah,
further west.
I could, it was like just on that border where like all the states touch, and so I'm like, how much? He gave me a price. It was about the average price. I'm like, hey babe, I'm going on a car trip. He goes, you mean we're going on a car trip? I'm like, all right. So and like I was gonna wake up at 3 a.m, drive there and come back, sleep at a truck stop.
Yeah.
Nope. got a hotel room. Took 2 days. I'm like, this tailgate's costing me like
$1,000.
Yeah, a $200 tailgate.
Yeah, you could have shipped it.
Yeah.
Especially in 2018, it was probably $13 to ship it.
You know, and then I left it. Just, you know, I kept it. Just every time I would move, I just kept moving storages,
Yeah.
and then over the summer we cut it up. We cut up the size and cut it out of the original tailgate. It's, you know, our body work and our paint work is not where it's our strong side. You know,
that's the hard part.
You know, I can't weld anymore. My father does all the welding. And he was at his house, and we cut it all up, and it looks factory from about 50 feet. You know, he's like, you know, people get to do the.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, I get it. You get something and you just store it away. Yep. You know, so I bought it in 2018, 2017, and just finished it 2 months ago.
Yep.
You know, it's like you see a vision, you go for it. So everything goes in the back burner in the file.
Yep. That's the problem is I very rarely finish those projects. Like I'm okay admitting it, but that being said, it's really that to me that's part of the game, right? Like I'm gonna get my enjoyment out of this, and then if I really, really, really like it, I'll continue, and if I don't, then I just kind of move on.
Yeah.
And that like my YJ project, I was adamant, I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it.
You never finish it.
But it wasn't even so much that it was like more than I didn't bite off more than I could chew. It was just it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
And then I shouldn't say accidentally. I bought like my JK I bought from our buddy, but we built his Jeep. He wasn't around. I took it out and did testing with it. Like I had to go to an event, and I was like, "Hey, can I borrow your Jeep?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't care." I'm like, "Cool. I'll break everything in. We'll make sure everything's good to go. You'll get it back next week."
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right." And it was like middle of July, and I'm in a JK that had like 50,000 miles on it at the time. That we just put a brand new lift kit in.
Oh, it's just
lockers, geared, brand new tires. Like
everything's
we had
fresh.
just rebuilt the thing, and we were using the Terraflex Falcon shocks, so the 3.1 reservoir shocks.
Oh, nice, yeah.
Phenomenal shocks. And like I had the door off, I got the AC blasting in July, music's on, and it started up every morning. I didn't have to disconnect the battery.
There was no parasitic drain.
Yeah, and I'm like, this is fucking nice.
Yeah, when you get a taste of the caviar.
My buddy blows a tire. He hops in the back seat. We drive back to camp to get his spare. We go. I'm like, everything I had was either leaf sprung or just, garbage. So like you're bouncing through the roads.
Yeah.
But let me rephrase it. It's cheap leaf springs, right?
Yeah.
Like it's the old school 6-inch lift leaf springs that are just rock hard, right? Like
Yeah.
they're not $1,000 Deaver packs.
Yeah.
Like they're just because I fully agree that a well-spec'd leaf spring pack is as good as anything.
It works.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Yeah.
It's not as smooth as your 4.
Yeah, I'm not anti leaf spring. I'm just what I had was leaf spring garbage.
Yeah.
And then I went to a high-end rock crawler lift kit what to me was a brand new JK.
You can feel your lower back release.
No, that was the thing is I couldn't feel my lower back.
I'm saying in the newer, you can feel your toes.
I had my foot hanging out the door, and we're just walking over these rock gardens, and I'm like, oh my God. And
this is what I'm building. I do a good job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was like, this is wonderful. And from that day, I was just like, I lost all my motivation to build. Because now I'm like, all right, I got to do coilovers and 4-link the YJ. I got to do all this other work.
You're starting from zero.
Right. And then in the middle, like I bought the 14 bolt in that 60 to 4-link and coil over the YJ. And then it was like, all right, well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well put hydro steering on it. So now I had to reconfigure like the steering box. No, like it just snowballed. And then that JK, my buddy was really bad at maintenance. So you fast forward like 2 years and 40,000 miles. He calls me and he's like, hey, I got an oil leak. I'm like, all right, where is it? And he's like, well, it's all over the bottom of the hood. And I'm like, oh, it's probably oil filter adapter housing. Look down in the valley if there's oil at 3.6. And he's like, oh yeah, there's oil. And I'm like, yeah, it's oil filter adapter housing. Like, he's like, well, I just did my oil change. And I'm like, did you spill oil? He's like, no. I'm like, did you crack the oil filter cap when you did you over tighten it? And he goes, oh, maybe I did. And I was like, really? Like he did most of the maintenance stuff himself. And he's like, oh, he's like, how hard is that to do? I was like, it's really not that bad. Like, I'll send you a couple of YouTube videos. Let me know if you want us to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't hear from him. 3 months later, he calls me and he's like, hey, I'm in the Outer Banks. I was like, okay. He goes, remember that oil leak? Yeah. It got worse. You didn't fix it? No. Okay. You think I can drive it home? Well, you drove it down there with the oil leak, so yeah, put oil in it and drive it home.
Get a case of oil.
Basically buys a case of oil, fills it up. He gets 10 miles from his house. It overheats, blows a radiator hose off. He has it towed to the shop. Sits at the shop for a while. We didn't really look at it. We were all like, I'll dig into it. We pull everything apart. We put an oil filter adapter housing in and clean it off. Fired up, and oil's just pouring out of it. At some point, which unbeknownst to me, he had also thrown a belt, and the shred of the belt ended up behind the crank pulley, and it literally cookie cuttered the crank seal.
Yep.
The funny part was the rubber from the belt had actually replaced the seal, so it was like kind of slowing down, but eventually it fell into the timing chain housing, and that's where all the oil is just coming out of the back. And I'm like, oh, that explains how it got all over the hood, like, because it's been just slinging around.
Like, you didn't, like, look down? Like, oil's here.
Love him to death. He's a lieutenant paramedic rescue tech for the fire department. So
there's always a but.
It's the book smart.
Yeah.
And he knows what I'm talking about. Love you, buddy. So like we start kind of poking around at it, and he's like, well, you want it? And I'm like, no, dude. Like, I got a whole other project I just bought like thousands of dollars worth of parts for. And he's like, well, I mean, I don't mind. Like, it's not about paying you to fix it. Like, I want you to fix it, but I'm not allowed to bring it home. And I'm like, what? Like, they just had.
He's like telling half stories.
Well, I'm like, what? And he's like, my wife doesn't want me to bring it home. She wants me to sell it. Uh-huh. So he's like, if you store it, you can use it anytime you want. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't use it unless we fix it.
Unless we fix the motor.
And like, when we ended up taking the timing cover off, like, all the timing chain guides are broken. And the thing had like 80,000 miles on it at the time. It's just about to click over to 100 now.
What year is it?
16. So
all right, so
it is a Pentastar.
Yeah, but it's not a first generation one, is it?
No, it's like the second.
So that's
the 1.5.
The first ones were just
the 11s to 13 were the bad ones.
Bad.
Yeah.
So all right, so they're not terrible.
But it was just like, so like it ended up sitting in the shop for months, and then he finally was like, he's like, just buy it, and I'm like, I don't have.
I don't want it.
I was like, I don't have. It's not that I didn't want it, because like it had a brand new axle, the lift kit on it.
Part it out,
but everything had less than 2,000 miles on it, so it was brand new tires, like, all this stuff, and I'm like, I don't have the money. He's like, dude, I'll finance it for you. He's like, I don't need the money. Like, I already bought a new car because he's a paramedic lieutenant in Northern Virginia. And I was like, it's not about the money. I would rather it stay in the group. He's like, I'll make you the deal.
Yeah.
And we'll, like, just give me payments. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh shit, now what do I do with the YJ? Part out.
Yeah. Doing part outs, I think I like my new thing.
Yeah.
If I can, I see a vehicle for like $1,200.
It's so much easier to deal with too. Because like, you know, people come and go, oh, well, it needs this, and that. Well, no shit. It's a project.
Yeah.
Like, it needs a lot of things. Like, you want the whole list? I'll give you the whole list because I didn't put it in the ad.
No.
Because if you're not smart enough to figure out what it needs, you shouldn't be buying this.
I love it because I'm part in the third gen, and they come over with their tools.
Yeah.
It's like Harry's You Pull It.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, money, please. Go have fun. You know, go play.
I'm a little bit nicer. I like to pull it first.
Oh, I
feel like I can get more money when it's already taken apart.
My prices are
pull it parts.
The you pull it parts.
Yeah.
Well, then I go, well, I can't pull. I got to get somebody, so then the price went up. You know, they're like
yeah, but the difference is you actually can't pull.
No, yeah, I can't pull it.
I would just be being fat and lazy if I told people I couldn't.
You got a business to run, but you want me to pull that? Stop it! I got time out of my day.
See, that's the other one I get from people is like they try and like dick me around. I'm like, do you know what that costs new?
Oh, that's what I do. I do the same thing. Yeah.
Do you? And they're like, well, you know, because they'll come to the house and be like, you have a lot of Jeeps and parts. And I was like, yeah, I run a Jeep shop. And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah, you thought you were going to get out of here for $100, didn't you?
No, I'm going to squeeze you.
Those tires are definitely worth $500, and you know it's a good deal, which is why you're here.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
just hand me the cash and go on your way.
I love when they try to make me deal over Facebook. I'm like, we'll deal in person, bring cash.
Yep.
Like, 'cause I'm about to turn your $600 into $1,000 real quick. You just don't know it yet, buddy.
Yep. I also love, I'll give people the shop address. And be like, oh, are you available at all, like, during the day? Yeah, I'm at my shop 9 to 6. Oh, where's your shop? And I send the address and like the Google listing, and they're like, oh. I've turned 3 different Facebook Marketplace transactions into, like, repeat customers. Yeah. Yeah. We did a TRD roof rack, the factory one. We had it as a takeoff. Customer's like, yeah, just throw it away. And I'm like, okay. That bitch was on Marketplace before he was out of the parking lot for like $700. I had 6 people the same day that were like, I'll come get it. I'll come get it. I'll come get it. Guy came and got it. So he was like, he's like, can you install it for me? And I was like, cool. We'll make it an even 800. Wrote him up a ticket, stuck the thing on, drove away. And then he came back. He got tires. He just bought an F-150 that we're putting a lift kit and like a whole camper shell
that's cool
on.
when that happens. That's cool.
Yeah. He's like, I had no idea you guys were here. And I'm like, well, you're clearly on Marketplace, so you should know we're here because this is like the only advertising I do is on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, that is?
Yeah, and it's even, I mean, it's minimum, but like I'm in all the off-road groups and try and post and put our name out there. It's free.
It's free advertising is the best.
Yeah. Oh, what do you got? Anything future-wise you got going on that you want to talk about? Tell people about?
Well, pretty much. Hopefully, I'll be buying. Like I said, I want to buy. I need a family cruiser. That's why I want to get a Suburban or a Tahoe. You know, I would love a 3/4 ton Suburban, but then
so would I.
With the
everybody would.
Yeah, just a nice. But but then I do want to get. I took a hiatus from off-roading for a little while, and hopefully I can kind of dip my toes back into it. So I would love to get another 3rd gen. Crew doesn't think you'd be a diesel. Everyone thinks I'm a diesel guy, or I'm a Cummins guy.
Sure.
Yeah, I had 2 running Cummins at one point. I get it, but like no, I just I got good deals and I took the deal. Yeah. But I would love to get another crew cab dually. You know, even if it's not a non-dually, I can make it a dually. You know.
Sure.
And then put all my fun parts that I left: the bumpers, the beds, the custom wheels. You know, because doing that, like I love that. I like that part. The keeping it. I like dualies, but like. With the 3rd gen, I took the Bud wheels, and I took the inner Bud wheel, the inner dually wheel, and I shrunk. I had some guy out of Atco, this some backwoods fabricate. Like I'm talking, this guy was on a dirt trail,
still using oxyacetylene torch to weld everything.
Like everything was manual. The guy was like 5'4", long hair. He looked like a hobbit, but like if like Twisted Sister was hobbits, you know.
Well, there's a concept.
But like Popeye forearms, you know. And we took the inner dually wheels and we slid the offset inward. So because with the 37s, we hit the frame, we hit the tires with the frame. Yep. So I sunk those in. But then since I did that, I had to make the outers deeper. Right. So we extended that by 3 inches. Okay. So then your center lines are all lined up. Yeah. So now you can, when people go, oh, you run spacers, I go, we don't run spacers around here. I'm running 37 dualies and I have some inch so I can air down. Nice. And there's no spacers because I had spacers once before, and I was getting on the highway, and I just sheared all the studs off. Yep. I was like, that's the last time I'm ever touching a spacer. I don't care if it's centrifugic or no. There are applications that work. I would never put it on a set of duals. Like go look outside. I will. I know our little shop gnome. I used to do snow removal with him, and he had an LB7 dually that ran spacers. Granted, I think they were 33s. They were just wider. Yeah. And he ran spacers with the spreader loaded and never had issues. They were custom billet aluminum Bora spacers that he paid $1,000 for the pair, right? Like there's a right way to do it. Yeah. And in my mind, most of the time it's not worth it unless that is your only option. Like, guess what? It's really not, though. Like I said, I found some, and everyone does them. Like I said, and I'm able to run 37s and go. I went off-roading, and the truck weighs. Yeah. Not even low, just a basic utility body with bumpers and lift kit. Right. 37s. I bet you I was close to like 9,000 pounds. Oh yeah. 9-foot steel body. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I would say he was probably about that with the spreader loaded with salt. Yeah. The truck would do 80 miles an hour, and you have complete faith
Yeah.
You know, and I was even balance them.
Yeah.
With the offset wheels, and I could probably go to a 13-inch, like a 40 by 13. You know,
fucking sick.
Just because you know, the tires will be close. I'm not airing down, but then I'll have 27 inches of wheel of tire patch. You know, I don't have to worry about wearing. I don't have to worry airing down. I'll be floating.
When you get this built, you gotta let me know, and we'll do some wheeling.
Oh yeah. She got a big ass, so that's the problem around on the East Coast.
There's some spots in Virginia we could go that are because they're fire service roads. Like a buddy of ours just put together a route that's like 600 miles and it basically parallels Interstate 81 through the like the GW Forest.
Okay.
So that's like a 2-3 day trip, and
That'd be
that's
nice.
like mostly fire roads. I know that area well. Like. There are trails off of that would be real tough in a dually, but we don't have to take those alternate routes. Like we can just run that main section.
You know, so that's like maybe this year's goal. But like the first one is, you know, like I love driving my Mason dump in my second gen, but like I need something that's just like independent front suspension.
Yeah,
and just like
no, I get that.
And just drive. Yeah, you know, but. So I would like to get back into it. Like, you know, if I get a, when I get a Suburban, I want to put a lift kit in it, like a 2-inch, like front 33s.
Crank the keys.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even crank them. I would do the bigger keys. Yeah, you know, just same thing.
thing,
but you lose your when you crank on them, you lose your suspension travel.
Yeah, your preload.
Yeah. So, but like right now, I'm just trying to get back into it and then deal. You know, I really like. You know, in the last couple of years, I've been really focusing on whatever SEMA Action wants.
Yeah.
You know, posting stuff, and that's kind of what I've been.
Yeah,
to stay relative in the automotive field.
Yeah, it's been a busy year for them. It's kept us busy.
Yeah, like I love.
Yeah,
he's like that was like my thing since I got hurt. You know, so but like, so now I'm kind of want to get back into it little by little and go from there. But then maybe next year be driving the SEMA.
Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I'll be here regardless. It's just a matter of how I get here.
How I get it's either going to take a week or 6 hours.
Well, I guess I should say how I get here also probably determines if I'm here or not, and what day we're here. But no, yeah, I got to figure that out today.
What about yourself? What's on your horizon?
Podcast wise,
Well, just in general. What products you want to get back on? You know.
The JK build is the next phase is this winter. Putting the axles in it. I got to finish putting my CJ back together so I can sell that to pay for the rest of the JK build.
I like CJs.
So do I. And like this project was supposed to be our toe dip into YouTube at the beginning of 25, and it's funny. You can literally you guys can go to our YouTube channel and watch just the light drain from my eyes in real time. Because like we did a good job. Like we did not pre-plan anything. We just Tim and I were just in the shop over the winter when it was slower, and we were just taking the thing apart and going through it. And like there's a part where I take the exhaust manifold off, and I'm like, oh fuck, the exhaust and intake manifolds on the straight sixes are on the same side. Take the manifolds off. And water had gotten down through the carburetor and like rusted out the back of the valves. So I'm like, fuck. And I take the head off, and the bottom end's clean. Awesome.
That's good.
So I take the head to the machine shop. They get it all cleaned up. I'm all excited. We start to film the next video. We talk about the brand new head, fully shot peen, rebuilt, just valves, just all excited, right? Like we're gonna put the motor together. Like I have all the parts. We're putting the motor together. We're gonna get it back in the chassis. The chassis is painted. We're gonna get the body on today. Go through this whole thing, and I'm like as we're getting ready to put the transmission back together. I'm like, let me look. Let me pull the shifter off the top of the transmission.
Should have never done that.
I'm glad I did.
I know, but
literally, we hoist it up on the box. It's like we pick it up because we're just like we're getting ready to basically talk about like, oh, this is a Dana 20, this is the T150. Like we're gonna do all this stuff, and we get it up on the toolbox, and it like tips, and literally pure, clean, clear water starts pouring out of the top of out of the breather of the transmission, and I'm like, oh shit! And it's all recorded. It's like. And we take all the bolts off. The camera's like there, and Tim's behind the camera, and I lift up the shifter, and Tim goes, "Oh," and it's like tilted away from me, and I'm like, "What?"
You don't see it yet.
And like all that water was like halfway up the main shaft, so all the gears,
Done.
all the synchros, everything is just pitted, rotted.
Done.
And I'm like, and the thing that was crazy was I was told the thing was stored inside. It's supposed to be like
a bathtub.
So it was a one family owner. So like, the guy I bought it from was a customer. He was moving, had to get rid of it. His dad bought it new. It like went to a cousin and then went to a family friend and then went back to him. So it's like it's been titled a few times, but it's like he knows the whole history. Like, he's telling me where all these dents and scratches and everything came from. And I was like, "Hey, Mike, I thought you said that thing's been inside its whole life." And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "You should watch the latest video."
You should really check it out.
And he's
forward
like,
to a certain point.
So then he's calling his buddy who had it last, and he's like, "What the fuck did you do?" Like this, and I'm like, he wasn't like upset,
You probably caused like a rift in that family. Like people got divorced.
He was moving because he was getting divorced.
Because of the transfer case.
Yeah, he knew it was full water. No, I mean, honestly, what I paid for it, I'm not upset about it at all.
I hate
but
that.
That was like mid-March, and then the shop got busy again and everything because it was supposed to be like a quick flip. We were gonna get it running on the carburetor, like just do all the mechanicals and sell it. Right, that was the idea. So now it was like, well, now I got to rebuild that trans, which I've rebuilt the T150, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. I was like, I don't really have the time to rebuild the T150. Buying a reman's like $1,600. So I sent pictures to Novak because nobody had a core, and they were like, "Yeah, you can't rebuild that. We got to get all new gears." So now the rebuild's like running into like $2,500.
Could you just go to a junkyard and go to the Chrysler transfer case?
Oh, it's the transmission.
Oh, transmission. Well,
yeah.
But,
that's what I'm saying. So like if I like buying a used one at that point is buying a core for $500 or $600. The rebuild because so it's like I have to go buy a core just to pay somebody to rebuild this or rebuild it myself with I'm just like, this is escalated. Everything got saran wrapped, put on a pallet, and just put up on the shelf. So I'm just like, and now I have a buddy who's selling his XJ, and I'm like, I do have an AX15 sitting on the floor of my garage, so now I could do a 4-liter fuel injected 5-speed in a CJ.
That would be sick.
And like, as far as I can tell, nobody's making like that as a swap harness to run like a one of the fuel injected high output 4 liters in something that like to convert it.
Yeah, I've never.
We've done it twice. We've done both to YJs because if you take the high output head and put it on a YJ 4.2, you basically turn that into what would be the high output stroked with 0.2 of a liter added. It's it's like a reverse stroker, but it's technically building a stroker motor. So the blocks are the same, the head's the difference, and then the crank's the difference. Yeah, a lot of people and also bore it, get a 4.6 or 4.7 out of it, all the other stuff. But I'm like,
that's getting big.
Well, right, yeah. At that point, it's a $5,000-$6,000 motor build. Yeah. But I can take and it's funny because we just helped him rebuild this motor in his XJ, and like he thought the motor was original to the Jeep. We pulled it out. There's a Jasper tag on it, and there's still crosshatch in the cylinders. So he just regasketed and painted the whole motor, like fresh rings, fresh bearings, like everything spec'd out. We just put new stuff in the whole thing, like no machine work. It was phenomenal. Oh yeah. And he's like, I'll sell you the whole Jeep for $1,000. I'm like, I don't want the whole Jeep. Like, I just need the motor and the harness and the ECU. And he's like, okay.
That's nice. That'd be kind of cool to throw that in there.
So that's, I don't know if we can do that first or the JK first.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah, look at the pile of list of.
I need coilovers and a cage for the JK. So
that'd be cool when it's all wrapped up.
Yeah. So those are the 2 projects right now.
Nice.
I'll finish parting out the YJ and see how much I get out of it, and then that will determine what project goes next.
Gets started. That'd be cool.
But yeah. So we'll be back on YouTube a year later.
In time.
But yeah.
Awesome.
I say we'll wrap it up and go wander the show a little more.
Yeah, my feet aren't hurting anymore, so we might as well make them have pain again.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to pace yourself. Use the media lounges.
Mm-hmm.
Get a scene.
Doing this. Sitting down for an hour.
Yep. It's been an hour and a half.
Oh, shit.
See? Told you. Goes quick.
Time does fly.
Goes quick. But where can people find you on social?
Just all Ramlander NJ.
Instagram, Facebook.
Instagram, Facebook.
You do the TikTok thing?
I don't have a TikTok. Just YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Yeah, both profile page, all Ramlander NJ.
Yeah. We'll link it.
Cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
This is great.
You guys know where to find us. DirtNerdsOffroad.com. Check out the YouTube. There'll be more content coming. I don't know. We didn't have a content plan for the week, so I have no idea when this comes out. But it'll be in it'll sometime between now and Thanksgiving.
Now and next year.
No, it'll be sooner than that.
No, I know.
You gotta be mildly relevant. Mildly relevant. It's funny. I think if you guys follow us, you've probably heard the last episode that just came out.
Yeah.
That was recorded over a month ago. It just took that long for us to. We're very busy life right now. 2026 is going to be different. I promise.
I mean, you're a working shop, so you have priority.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and our podcast producers will dropping the ball. Love you, buddy. But yeah, thanks for doing the podcast.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, of course.